In the video where we taught you how to say the expression 八字都还没一撇, we promised you that we would teach you how to talk about Chinese character strokes. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now, why is it important to learn how to talk about the strokes of Chinese characters? Well, you'll need to know how native speakers actually talk to each other about characters, because saying the squiggly line on the top or the little tick at the bottom won't make much sense to a native speaker. With the proper words for the different types of strokes, you'll be able to more accurately ask for clarification when you encounter a character you don't know, but more importantly, you'll be able to understand key expressions and common phrases. Let's learn the 6 most commonly used strokes that you'll hear in day-to-day conversations. Heng is a horizontal stroke written from left to right. It also means horizontal. Shu is a vertical stroke written from the top to bottom. Let's look at how you would use heng and shu to describe a character, but also how you would use it in a conversation. When you're speaking on the phone, Huang and Wang can sound quite similar, so that's a handy way to make sure that the person over the phone knows exactly what character you're talking about.
小姐，贵姓？
我姓王，三横一竖王。
Pie is a stroke that goes downwards and flicks to the left. This is the one that we talked about in 八字都还没一撇. Pie also literally means to fling to the side. That's why you can say 我们撇开这个问题. Let's put this problem to the side. Na is a stroke that starts at the top and you slowly press down and drag it to the right-hand side. It literally means to press down, and you would do this with a calligraphy brush. This creates that unique shape that kind of flings and drags outwards. Now that we've got pie and na, how would we talk about the character 8 or maybe the character 人? You would say 一撇一捺. 点 means dot, and it's used for these type of dots at the bottom of hey or the dot on top of yong. Apart from describing those dots, it's a common way to talk about the water radical. The original character for water is 水, and it looks like this. But often when we see it in characters, it actually looks like this. This is when we would describe it as 三点水. 三点水. So the water radical with the 3 dots.
If Gwilym were to ask,
沐浴乳的沐怎么写？
I would say 三点水旁边再加一个木头的木。
And now the final stroke for today's video. Ti. This means to lift or to raise, and that's why when describing a stroke, it goes from the bottom and flicks upwards. Similar to dian, you'll often hear it to describe the hand radical because the character for hand looks like this, but when expressed in a radical, it actually looks like this.
If Gwilym were to ask,
提醒的提怎么写？
I would say 左边一个提手旁，右边一个是不是的是。
Let's practice what we've learned with the character yong. Calligraphers love to practice their handwriting with this character as it combines nearly all the different types of strokes in one simple character. If you're into calligraphy, 永字八法 is well worth checking out. The list of stroke names can be quite extensive and specific. Depending on the school of thought, one particular stroke may even have multiple names. But for general everyday usage, learning these 6 stroke names will really pay off. Let's revise what we've learned one more time. I'll say it first, you follow after me, and then we'll show the stroke on the screen. Okay, so you can kind of guess what it looks like. Ready? Heng. Heng. Shu. Shu. Pie. Pie. Na. Na. Dian. Dian. Ti. 提. Now you know how to talk about Chinese characters just like a native speaker. If you like that video, subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up. Go check out the description below to see how you can practice what we've learned on Skritter.
Also, go have a look at our Instagram channel where we have daily flashcards from HSK 1 through 3.
Have you heard any of these strokes in daily conversation, or do you know any other names for any specific strokes? Let us know in the comments below. And finally, stay tuned for more videos from Skritter. Have you ever noticed when native speakers are talking about characters, they always just do like...
Yeah, so
or like
for
this.
the onlooker, you have no idea what's going on, but for the person speaking, it's like, yeah, it's clearly this one.
That's why you need to learn how to describe the strokes, because otherwise you're just like, oh, you know, just like this, 就像这样，然后旁边再一个那样. It's like...